understand like that sort of like interaction and integration.
You know, one of the things that and I can't speak about other countries except countries that I've visited, that are things I've seen, but I would say one thing I learned at the D school around design and around if I want to create a new system, service, product, or a new mindset, it starts with empathy. And I think that it requires people in that country, in that place, in that community to be willing to hear the perspective of those people, to even have a chance, fighting chance at changing it. I can't, I mean, I spent a lot of time in India. I can't claim that I can go in there and change how they operate in their own bodies and how they, when I went to India the first time, I saw men walking down the street holding hands. I was like, I mean, I grew up in the Bay Area. Why did it shock me? It didn't shock me. It didn't bother me. But why? I was like, whoa. But it's not just there. It's like everywhere. Like, whoa, right? I mean, and so it was like different things that I noticed that was like, oh, wow. Okay, let me get a little deeper where it got a little more uncomfortable. Okay, so I started hanging out with some friends there, having dinner with them. They took me to good places to have dinner. And so we became really good friends. And among friends, when you hold another man's hand, it's just it's a friendship thing. So we're leaving dinner one night, and we're walking down the street, and one of the men grabs my hand. That's where I felt it. I didn't feel it seeing other people necessarily, but when I was like, oh, okay. All of my discomfort, all of my messaging about what that means. Okay, what does that mean? What does that mean to me? What does it mean to people who are looking at me? Like, so I think that he didn't mean it. It was endearing to him. It's a friendship, but for me, where I live, it's a no. It'll create violence. And so I had to see how comfortable, or how was I discomforted in my own skin. And so I only made that example because I couldn't tell him I could tell him don't do that. I'm not comfortable with that. I didn't even know how to tell him I'm not comfortable with that. So anyway, I'm saying a lot because it was a rich experience. But I think empathy. I started with the D school empathy because I believe that I had to learn, and I got an opportunity to learn in a really beautiful way, like being in another place. And seeing what it felt like for men to be intimate with each other and not to be about anything sexual. It's just about to be like, I see you and I care about you. And so I think that if in those countries where people are doing work, it has to start with a caring place of wanting to help those people alleviate the tensions that they create. I don't think don't think I'm equipped there yet, but I think it's something I'm always open to thinking about.